Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Well, afternoon, depending on where you're at. And for some of y'all, it's evening. But I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Thank you for the wonderful messages and everything that you've been sending through the love, the positive energy. It really is helping me feel better. It's making me keep my energy up, y'all. They have been working me. Look at me. Like it's all about me. They have been working me rough, y'all. Let me clean my glasses real quick. When you are dealing with, can y'all see these bags under my eyes? Y'all, when you are dealing with organizing and throwing away things that are not needed anymore because we're trying to put my mom's house in order and my sister is like redoing a lot of the stuff. um my mom had daughters, but she's always treated us like sons because we sitting there packing, picking up, moving. I'm getting old. I'm fucking my joints is like, you ain't no 16-year-old, 17-year-old. So I'm feeling it, y'all. But y'all know how it is. Trying to put everything in order. So I need y'all to pray for me that these guns hold up so I can do what I need to do. But it's coming in and it's all starting to fall into place. It's just gonna take a little time. Papa Hector did a was it a podcast or was it a video? I need to look for it. And it was about basically preparing for death. I can't think of the title. I don't know why I always bring shit up after the fact when it kind of comes in and not have the information, but I'm gonna look for it. But basically it was about like you're gonna die at some point, right? So it's like you need to start cleaning out your closets, things that you don't need, like stuff we should be doing anyway. But things that 100% that you're not gonna use, and I mean at this point I could throw the whole house away, because we all got a lot of unnecessary things that I don't really particularly want my kids to have to go through. I think it was something where I was talking to a friend and she's like, yeah, you need to get rid of your dildos and stuff because you don't want your kids picking it up. And I was like, okay, this conversation took a turn, but I get it. I get it. Back in the days, elders used to hide money and stuff in their clothes. And shit, I got purses in there. I still be finding like $50, $20, $10. So you got to go through everything to make sure that somebody didn't, instead of using a bank, they didn't use their clothes. And trust me, if you're from the South and you ever have a parent that passes away, go through the pockets. Because for some reason, these motherfuckers did not trust the higher institutions. And what they did was they put their money in their pockets, in boxes, and in picture frames. And there's money that is going to be found everywhere. So if you do, I'm just telling you, I don't know how it is in the North, but in the South, yes, the bank is the closet for some reason. Not even under the mattress, y'all. And if you're a thief or whatever, don't even look for stuff. Go in the closet. It's gonna take you a little time. You're gonna need some lookouts to help you while you search through all the pockets. But the money is going to be in the pockets. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. So I thought about that and I was like, oh, I need to start cleaning my stuff out. If I don't need it, get rid of it. So that after I get done with my mom's house, I'm like, okay, I already got shit boxed up that needs to go. We were gonna have a garage sale. I don't even want to do that. Just throw it away. I don't even want to do it. Just throw it all away. My closet, literally, I got about 8 dashikis and a couple of muumuus that I wear all the fucking time. Everything else could be trashed at this point. I got a collection of bell bottoms that I'm building up. All I need is a couple of t-shirts to go with the bell bottoms, and I'm cool. I guess as you age, you become a minimalist. I don't know, but that's what it feels like. So I'm gonna find that video, and if I can share it on this page, because it's a really good video. At the time, I was kind of like, he's right. Clean your stuff out, but definitely going through having, if you've ever had a friend or a relative or a family member that passed away, you know that you got to go through everything, all the papers, everything, and clean that stuff out. And a lot of people just don't do that. They don't think about it because a lot of people don't want to think about death, but we have to. We know we're not going to be here forever. Which brings me, y'all, to the next thing. So, was it a couple of days ago? No, I think it was. I think it was right before we laid Pops to rest. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was looking for a crematory. I think that's what you call crematorian, crematory. I don't know what it was. I googled whatever the crematory where you get cremated. So 3 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I need to go ahead and make my arrangements and stuff like that. Cause I don't want this big hoopla. I don't want nobody to put me in no powder puff casket and crying all over me. I don't want none of that shit. I want a gay day party. I want black and purple attire, costumes, masks, good music playing, me sitting up there in like a skeleton urn or something like that. And at the end, you can take me outside and pour me on the street. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna be there. But that's what I want. I want my people to have some fun. I don't want all that crying and all that. Jeez. Oh no, y'all. Look at me. I just got the chill. Oh no. Don't y'all send me away like that. I already talked to Jazz about it. I was like, I do not want that. One, I will come back and shut shit down if y'all put me in a pink casket. I will. I will burn that bitch down. Don't do that, y'all. If y'all see them trying to do that, I need y'all to get with my kids and be like, Mambo says she don't want that shit. Do not have them put me in no powder puff, Pepto Bismol casket. Mm-mm. I don't even wear pink in my living life. What the fuck would I want to be buried in there? Okay, I digress. I had a moment. I got triggered, y'all. But anyway, so I filled out this thing, and the guy called me the next day and he was like, "Oh, Miss Jones, we got your inquiry. You know, do you know about when your time is coming?" And I was like, "No, I don't." But I said I would like to go ahead and pay for it ahead of time so that my kids and my family won't have that responsibility. They'll already know when, when I'm gone, have somebody pick my body up, burn me up or whatever. So then he goes, "We can do that." He said, there's a lot of different packages. So I was like, cool. So I said, I have some tarot cards and things like that I know some people are not going to want. Can you put that in there and burn them with me too? And he was like, yeah. I was like, cool. So then he was like, well, would you like a crowning ceremony? And I was like, um, I'm not going to have a head. I was so fucking confused. And he goes, "Oh my God, you're right. I'm so sorry. I apologize." I'm like, dude, I'm not gone yet. But I said, no. Why would I pay for a fucking crowning ceremony? I'm going to be ashes. There will be no head. I think I broke that man. He was like, we going to have another representative card. I was like, I'm so sorry. But he threw me for a loop. I was like, okay, I know they cremate everything. Like they burn everything. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they gonna put a crown on. The urn? Like what is going on, y'all? I haven't heard from them people since. So I guess I gotta find me another place. But that shit had me laughing. I was like, poor thing. He must have been new. He really must have been new. But I have seen and heard so much shit when you're trying to plan your own funeral, stuff that they ask you that you don't even think about. And I'm like, damn. So it's gonna be done. Slowly and surely it's gonna be done. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, make sure y'all research it. Don't let the people sell you some package where they putting a crown on your ashes. Like what? What the fuck is that? And maybe some people do put it on their urn. I don't even get that. I do not get that. But I'm just saying, read. Reading is fundamental. That being said, y'all, I ordered a merman and I paid, I think, was it $25 for him? He was so cute. And I was like, I need a merman to go on my altar. So I said, I have to get him. So I ordered it 3 o'clock in the morning. I need to stop doing shit at that time of the morning. It's not working out for me. Y'all, hold up. Let me put him up here. Oh, oh, merman, I'm sorry. Okay, you're not gonna stand like that. Maybe I need to hold him. Y'all, look at this. What the fuck? Like, how did I miss the dimensions? So then I was like, oh, he's gonna be beautiful, and they had an additional stand for him to lay on, and I was like, well, you know, he's beautiful by himself. But I was like, let me go ahead and order the stand too, because that would be good for presentation. And I'm a Libra. I'm all about the presentation. Y'all. I went back, in some kind of way, I missed the word many in the dimensions. But I was like, I think it ended up being $30 at the end of the day. 30, I think, with shipping and everything. Look at this shit. Look what I did, y'all. Reading is fundamental. If I tell you that he is cute, I mean, I got an altar space, and I mean, I could put him somewhere in between some shelves or something like that. But I thought this dude was gonna be about this big, y'all. I'm not even lying. I thought he was gonna be about that big. I opened that package and I was crying. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all, Mercury, as far as my communication, was just fucked. It was fucked. The whole retrograde. First of all, my dad and my phone literally died the same day. And so I was like, the phone didn't even bother me. Like, I wasn't even in a rush. It's been 2 weeks. I just got this phone. I was like, I don't even care. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to send anything through. If it don't work, it don't work. But when I tell you that Mercury just really like fucked me up, this go around, I laughed about a lot of things because it was just unreal. And sometimes with me, that's what you have to do. You have to just laugh it off. But oh my God, my little merman, I'm a love him though. I'm a love him. But this is definitely a case of size matters, y'all. Definitely a case. I cannot believe 30 something dollars for this little bitty man. Oh, it's okay. We're going to put some seawater on him and treat him like the king he is. All right, let's get into these readings. You know how we do this. Ask your God, your goddess, your ancestor, the deities that you work with. What is the message for you? We're going to start with the Divinity Diva deck, and then we're going to go ahead and clarify with Mambo Sierra's deep dive. So, messages for my people. Give the people what they want. Let's see. Messages for the people. I'm going to try to get back on schedule for the October monthlies. I'm hoping that we can knock the rest of the house stuff out within the next week. And I can go ahead and start the monthlies. Fingers crossed as always. I think that's 2023 for me has been this. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Is it going to get done? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. All right. Let's see. Card number 1, Spirit. What do they need to hear? What does card number 1 need to hear? That's something flipped. Conflict. Anger. Ugh. All right. Card number 2. What we got going on with card number 2? Card number 2. Messages from my people. Alrighty. Card number 3. Whoa. Number 3. Did something fall? Alright. Number 3. Oh, keeps wanting to come out. Card number 4. Oh, maybe some type of vacation. Take me with you. Card number 4. I need a trip. I've been trying to get to Greece for my birthday for the last 3 years, and it just ain't happening. It's just not happening. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. Typically, I don't celebrate birthdays, but I'm trying to get a little bit better with planning something out because I haven't traveled out of the country in a while. I think since COVID, I think the last place I went was Haiti. Yeah, I think the last place I went was Haiti. Card number 6. What do we have for card number 6? Number six, spirit. Okay. And why is that? Keeps trying to come out. Possessive. Maybe you have a new beginning and somebody is trying to cause issues. Let's clarify. Card number one with the deep dive. Mm. All right, card number two. Oh, could it be with the new moon energy? Card number three. Okay, that's good. Card number four. Oh, those came flying out. All right. No wonder you need a vacation. Card number six. I'll let that card that fell on card number five be the card. Hidden motives. God dang it. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing we have, card number one, some of y'all may be falling out with some people. We got anger, we have conflict that's coming in. Now, if you did fall out with one person, be prepared that this may bring in other people, which means that you know how it is. People not I don't know. They're not being adults nowadays. They're not being mature. Typically, if you fall out with a friend, it's between you and that friend. But now it looks like you may fall out with one person, and then they probably jump on social media and be like, those little cryptic little messages. I had a problem with so and so, and I had to pull away. Pray for me right now. At that point, we want to know what the fucking problem is because you don't put the business out. I hate when people give half the information and then I got to go through all the Facebook posts to try to figure out when did it start? What was the issue? Sometimes I even pull cards and I'd be like, this was like an argument. They just disagreed. They making it seem like the fucking world is falling in. And it's not even that. But you have some people that play the victim and they need that energy. But for some of you, you could be having this. You could be having a falling out with somebody. They're going to other people. One, either they're playing the victim or they're trying to get these other people to turn against you too. Now, the clarifier is caution, drunks at play, which means that you're dealing with some people that they ain't all there. They not all there. You know how you have some people that just love the drama, no matter what it is. They got to be involved with it. I be looking at TikTok and they be like whole communities. Did you see Jeezy and Jenny broke up? What's your thoughts about it? And I'm like, what the fuck that got to do with anybody? But I get that that's just the energy of social media right now. But sometimes we get people talking on shit that have no reason or business to be in the shit other than they just want, I think, the energy from it. Like you have some people that get off on this gossip drama, energy. And that's why we got drunks at play. We got the blind leading the blind. If you are falling out with somebody, take your energy back. This person may do something that really pisses you off. Just go silent on them, y'all. Go silent. Even when they go to these people, it's so much bullshit out there about me that ain't even true. I don't even understand half of it. I listen to it and I laugh because I have no idea where any of it came from. But we have some people that they're not all there. Something's wrong with them. You get people that get some type of energy from creating things because it gives them, oh, come to my page. Some of these motherfuckers even can monetize and make money off of, or at least try to make money off of your pain. You know, this is the latest gossip. Go to my Patreon and subscribe, and I'll tell you more about it. Mm-mm. That's somebody using their energy to try to make money off of somebody else's misery. So if you're falling out with somebody and you see all this on social media or you have all these people coming back and trying to talk to you, remember this card. It's below you. It's below your energy. Let them go ahead and um, do themselves in. And typically this energy, if they are going to gossip about somebody and they all get caught up into it, they'll eventually start picking each other out, because if you got people that talk about people and get off on that energy, they being talked about too. It's always going to come back. Somebody in the group going to be like, well, you know what, so and so said this, or I didn't like them, and then it's going to start eliminating the group. People are going to start walking away, because we got people that are not acting like adults, or they're acting like adults that, they want to trauma bond. They get off on trauma bonding. Some people like it. They really do. All right, card number two. First card comes out is education, and then we get time is of the essence, and then we get the clarify, lunar magic, and it's allow the moon to guide you to gain wisdom. Now, for some of you, this could be things illuminating. Maybe you need to see something a little bit different. Maybe Spirit has been telling you to go back to school, learn something. Maybe they've been asking you to teach. We are in new moon energy. For some of you, this could be about manifestation, using your knowledge to bring something in, using your knowledge to manifest something, big changes in your life. Time is of the essence means that you're in a time period. Now, if this is moon magic and this is the new moon magic, it could be like, okay, if you're manifesting or you're trying to bring something in, you only have a few days, possibly a few hours. Look at the moon calendars and see where the power is or where the energy is. For some of you, if you've been thinking about going back to school, this could be that you might want to go ahead and do it. Maybe you're in a position where you can get some type of financial aid, or you're in a position where the class that you want to take is being offered because they're going to discontinue it next year. This is basically like, if there's something that you're trying to learn, get on it. Don't just talk about it. Don't think about it, because you might be in a time crunch. If you've been thinking about starting classes or teaching classes and you keep putting it off, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I'm good enough. Spirit is like, look, get your shit together and get going, because you have a limited amount of time. And it probably is because you are accessing some type of power, whether this is lunar power, or maybe this is your spirit guides are saying that during this time we can come through a little bit easily, or the manifestation may have some type of time table on it. Time is irrelevant on the other side. But I feel like with this, that if this is something that you've been putting off, somebody is pushing you. Do it, do it, do it is kind of what I keep feeling. So if you've been thinking about it, I think you need to go ahead and follow through. All right. Card number three, first card that kept coming out was separation, divorce. And then we have sadness. And then we have Papa Legba, opening roads. Sometimes in our lives, things have to come to an end. And it comes to an end because we need it so that this new beginning can come in, this new opening can come in. If you have had something that has ended, whether this is your relationship, if you've had a person that's crossed over, if you lost a job, I think that Spirit is telling you that maybe it ran its course. And there may be sadness anytime we go through this energy of a breakup, or losing a job, or losing a loved one, or something not working out the way that we wanted, that we have to walk away. It's always like, why? I wanted it, but maybe it wasn't what Spirit wanted for you. Maybe it wasn't going to be good for you, or maybe you weren't going to achieve your highest potential where you're at. People always call me and it's like about job situations. I can't even get out the car and go into the building. You know why? Because it's over. It's done. And I get, oh, I got to pay my mortgage and I got to pay my bills. Put your resume out there. Spirit is telling you that wherever you're going, the whole idea that you can't even get out your car and go into the building means it's over. They make you feel very uncomfortable when something is ending so that it would be easy for you to transition into something else. A lot of us hold on to things a lot longer than what we need to. We hold on to relationships longer than what we need to. Oh, it's going to get better. Oh, they're going to change. And then 20 years down the line, 5 kids, and you're miserable. You're miserable because you weren't supposed to be there. Jobs, 30 years at a job, and it's like I get laid off and I can't find something else and I should have did this or whatever. Put your resume out there. This could be, bring your skill set up. I'm wondering for some of you if this possibly is having some type of fallout at your job with some idiots. Could be something, because I keep feeling a lot of you, this is work, gossip, people trying to cause conflict. Spirit is time is of the essence. Maybe you're about to lose your job, or there's going to be some type of conflict that's going to be detrimental to you. Up your skill set. You're having a limited amount of time. Separation and divorce. So spirit is preparing somebody for something. There's conflict, anger, people not acting right. Time is of the essence. You don't have a month. You don't have 2 months to figure this shit out. Up your skill set. Learn what you need to learn because there's some type of separation or divorce that's going to open another road for you. Whoever it is, get ready. It may have already happened. You may already be in that energy. I feel like spirit was kind of giving you the heads up, and some of y'all may have missed it. Whatever it is, though, the road opening is still coming, which means that whatever ended, there's a new beginning. And luck becomes in big with road openings. Big. Which means this may be a life change. This could even be a career change for some of you. For some of you, if you've been married 27 years and you're going through a divorce, of course you're mourning that relationship. But think about the red flags that came before the separation or divorce came in. Spirit was trying to prepare you. Time to open your roads. Maybe you're going in a different direction. Card number 4, first thing that we get is a travel, vacation, contentment, and the clarifier was somebody who possibly could be going through some type of anxiety. Are you going through an anxiety because something is ending and there's a new road that's opening? You know, when I got divorced, I did that. I went to Jamaica. I didn't get my groove back there. Did I get my groove back? I might have kind of got my groove back. I think I did get a little bit of the groove back. Anyway, I went there to contemplate what the next step was. Scared as shit. Scared as shit. How am I going to go through this divorce and raise 2 kids by myself? The money wasn't there. Just worried, worried, worried. Gave me life. Bathing in the water, swimming, going down there, just laying in it and finding some type of peace of mind. At one point, I even wanted to move down there, but I had my kids, they were little. I was concerned about education and, things not being too rough on them. If I didn't have kids, though, y'all, I wouldn't even be doing, you know what? I can't even say that if I would be doing this or not. The spirit would have maybe led me to this path. But Lord knows, y'all know I'm trying to get back to a beach now. Like I want a little villa or something on the beach. But for some of you, before I hijacked your reading, some of you are traveling away and you're finding some type of peace or contentment because you've been going through some type of anxiety or some heavy energy. And it could be that you are sad because something ended that you wanted to work out. Papa Legba's like, I'm going to open your roads, but maybe I'm going to take you to a different location. For some of you, this could be a vacation. For a few of you, this might be relocation. But it looks like it helps you with this anxiety. Card number 5. Card number 5, we have the stalker, and then we have spirit communication, and then the clarifier is calling in the dead. You're a medium. Somebody on the other side is really trying to talk to you. They're trying to get your attention. Now, if you've had somebody who just recently crossed over, you might feel like the lights are flickering. You might be hearing like little noises around the house. You might be seeing little, uh, mementos and things. Like Pops has been talking nonstop, and I'm like, Pops, rest, rest. Like, what are you doing? He's talking more now that he's on the other side than he ever did when he was alive. Could have been too. He was on oxygen, so it took a lot for him to communicate. But I mean, it's almost nonstop, nonstop communication now. So if you are getting things, messages, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to things moving around in the house. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Even though the stalker card is on this is somebody that I feel like is ancestor. This is somebody who knows you because they're coming back for a reason. Now, spirit communication is showing that they're trying to talk to you. In this card, we have like things moving in the house, handprints on the mirrors or the walls or things like that. And I don't want y'all to be afraid of it because I don't feel like that this person is trying to hurt you at all. I think they just want to talk to you and communicate. This is calling in the dead, and I feel like definitely ancestors. Definitely ancestors. Now, if you are getting a spirit that is, being a little bit too noisy, too crazy, or you're not getting enough rest, then you probably will need to cleanse that space or at least talk to them and say, I need you to kind of lower it a little bit. It's too much. It's too much. And then sit in your sacred space, go into your prayer, your meditation, or whatever. What is it that you need me to hear? And just be quiet. The first thing that pops into your mind is the message. If you need any help, reach out. Reach out to me or any other spiritualist in your community. Card number 6, the first thing that came out was relationship problem, possessiveness, new beginning, and the clarifier was hidden motives. We got this, I think, last time for y'all, where y'all were having a problem with someone. We have somebody that may be a little bit possessive about a new beginning. Now, if this is a relationship with someone and you're pregnant or you're giving birth to something, and this could be a new baby, for some of you, this could be a new job. You're dealing with somebody that may, and it's not a jealousy, this is somebody I feel like that has some type of authority issue. Because when we look at possessiveness, let's see, look how tight they're holding that chain with that heart. And it's basically like, you belong to me. You're going to do what I want you to do. Now, for some of y'all, this could be a relationship, and that may be where the problem is. Somebody may be trying to force their will on you, or they're trying to control you. So for some of you, maybe you have a baby that's coming in, and this person is like, I don't want you to go anywhere. I don't want you to talk to your family. I only want you to eat certain things, and it may be too much. For some of you, this new beginning, if you're a male or a female that's not trying to have a baby, could be that you're trying to start something in life, but you have somebody who's trying to hold you back. They want you to move, but they want you to move the way they want. Now, hidden motives, I feel like that there's a control issue because this person is either trying to hold on to their authority, or they're trying to diminish you, kind of put you underneath them. And typically, with people that are control freaks or narcissists that want to be in a position of power, it's almost like, do what I tell you to do, because that gives them that power. They don't want to, whatever this new beginning is, or whatever this thing that you're giving birth to, you have somebody who's trying to control it. Maybe they don't want you to outgrow them. Whatever it is, be really careful of connecting with people that are like, don't talk to this person, or don't go over there. I get real. I was talking to a client the other day, and she just started dating this guy, and she was like, yeah, he told me I can't hang around my friends anymore. You've been friends with these people 20 years. One person comes in 3 months and they tell you not to hang around those people anymore. Why are they isolating you? Why are they doing that? They're possessive. They're controlling. And whatever this new beginning is, it's going to cause problems, especially if you're not used to being it. You have some people that love to be controlled. They love to be dominated. I'm not one of those people. Here's the thing. We all can be submissive at points in our life, but it has to be for the right reason. If I feel like you're coming out, and I will clarify, because that didn't sound right, because I am teachable and I can be submissive in the right situations. But if you're trying to put me in a chokehold, we got a problem. We got a problem, especially if you're trying to stop me from growing or creating or birthing something that's important to me. We got a problem. I'm not going to like that. And I don't think a lot of men or women are going to like that. If you're a person that pays to be dominated and stuff like that, that might be the relationship for you. But even with that, the submissive has the power. When they say stop, the dominator has to stop, whoever they are. So I will say, for some of you, if you're getting into a situation where somebody is putting too much pressure, don't do this. Listen to me. Don't go this direction. Let me tell you what to do. No, 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 no. Let's talk about it. Let's compromise. If it sounds right, I'll go along with it. But if it don't sound right or feel right, hell fucking no. So for a few of you, this is either a person in authority, could be a boss, whether this is male or female. This could be in a relationship. Whatever it is, if this person doesn't ease up on that controlling or that possessiveness, it's going to cause a relationship problem or a problem. Because for some of you, it's going to interfere with the new beginning. Whatever you're giving birth to, whatever you're trying to start, they're not walking with you to grow with that. This is not somebody, your power couple thing. This is somebody who's trying to hold you back. And they're holding you back because they want to be in control, or they want to be the ones to say what they need to say. Be really careful with people like that. It's not a natural thing for a lot of us to sit back and unless you have a lot of self-esteem issues and you haven't done your healing. But if you have, a lot of people that have come from that energy don't want to be taken back to that energy because it feels like you're in a prison. So be really careful with people that you're dating or meeting when they're coming in with that energy because it's a red flag, y'all. And I got all this red on. Red flag, y'all. Red flag. Don't do it. All right, my loves. Have a beautiful day. I love y'all.